Okay, let's dive in. We're looking at a set of ideas today that I think are for a very specific type of leader.
Right, the high performer.
Exactly, the one who's hitting all the numbers, but they're just running on fumes, feeling that weight of expectation.
Hmm.
So we've got this strong leaders playbook, and our mission is, well, pretty simple. We want to extract the 5 big shifts to get you from overwhelmed to confidently leading.
And the core idea here, the really big takeaway, is that this isn't about working harder. Not at all.
It's a new game plan.
It's a completely new game plan. It's about how you invest your own personal capacity to lead with what the playbook calls energy, enthusiasm, and intensity.
Okay, so let's start with that first one. Energy. The first shift is from autopilot to energized. This one feels really familiar.
Oh yeah, it's that feeling of just being completely drained. The source material argues that strong leaders have to treat their energy like capital. You have to invest it intentionally.
So what's the first play? The thing someone can do right away.
It's a simple diagnostic, an energy audit. For 1 week, just write down the one thing that gave you the most energy and the one that drained you the most each day.
But hold on, how is that different from just a time tracker?
Because it's not about how long you spent on something. It's about how it made you feel.
Ah.
That pattern is the real key. It shows you what you need more of and what you need to delegate or redesign.
Which is a perfect segue to the second shift, right? When you're the bottleneck. This is
Yeah.
from overwhelmed to empowered.
Yes. This is that critical jump from doing to leading. It's all about moving from control to trust.
To really trusting your team.
Your job isn't to have all the answers. It's to build a team that does.
But letting go is terrifying for a lot of leaders. I mean, the stakes are high. What if someone drops the ball?
The playbook says the risk of you always being the bottleneck is way bigger than the risk of a team member failing.
So what's the move?
The first play is to pick one task a team member could own. And this is the critical part. Schedule 15 minutes and only define the desired outcome.
So you don't tell them how to do it.
You absolutely do not tell them how. You give them the goal and the authority to run. The moment you dictate the method, you've taken the ownership right back.
Got it. Okay, so we've got our energy, we've empowered the team. That should free up some time, which brings us to shift 3, from reactive to impactful.
This is where intensity comes in. You can't do deep strategic work if you're just, putting out fires all day.
You have to carve out that space.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And the play here is so simple. Block out 2 45-minute focus blocks in your calendar every week.
And these are like sacred times.
Completely non-negotiable. Treat them like your most important meetings. No email, no calls, just you and your biggest strategic priority.
That kind of discipline takes confidence, which leads us to the next one, doesn't it? Shift 4, from people-pleasing to enthusiastic leadership.
The yes trap. Saying yes to everything just to keep people happy.
And your leadership gets diluted.
Right. The shift here is from trying to be liked to earning respect. You ground your decisions in your core values and the team's mission. You lead with enthusiasm for that mission.
That's a hard habit to break, though, people-pleasing.
It is, but there's a simple countermeasure. The first play, before your next team meeting, just write down the single most important outcome you need.
And then
You start the meeting by stating it with conviction. The number one thing we need to accomplish today is X.
Wow.
It frames everything.
That's powerful. Okay, finally, shift 5. This is the quiet one. From self-doubt to purposeful vision.
Yeah, this is for the quiet moments, the imposter syndrome that can lead to hesitation.
So how do you combat that?
You ground yourself in a purposeful why, a vision that is just stronger than your fear. And for the listener, the first play is really a moment of reflection.
What's the question?
Take 10 minutes and write down the answer to this. Beyond the numbers, what is the impact I want my team to have?
That's it. That's the core. So we've gone through all 5 shifts, and it all comes back to that leadership triad, doesn't it?
It does. Lead with energy, enthusiasm, and intensity.
A perfect summary.
And, if we look back at that last shift on purpose, the source suggests confidence isn't really about getting rid of doubt. It's about your purpose being stronger. So that leaves a really interesting question for you listening.
Which is?
If your why is truly stronger than your fear, how would your daily decision-making instantly change?